Welcome into our summit experience here, and Elisa and I, this is our van. We've had this for the last few months, been a lot of places. So I think I've looked before, we've done 10,500 kilometres. Our car now has done 8,000 as we sit here right now. We're in New South Wales. We've really had a good trip. We've been down to Victoria, we've done New South Wales. So we've sort of done, what, a month worth of really hardcore speed really in travelling. So not like we normally do, but we've basically had our open day at Coolum, had an open day in Sydney, and then an open day in Melbourne. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been pretty hectic. But met lots of people and said g'day to a lot of people that watch our stuff, but also love our products. So it's been really nice. But today what we wanted to do is a few weeks ago, when we first got the van, we basically gave everyone a bit of a run through of what it was. And today we're talking about cooking and why we went to the diesel oven. And we'll give you a bit of Elisa's experience of using the diesel oven. So what are we cooking up today, Elisa?
I'm doing quiches in the old taco boats.
Nice, so just something pretty easy, but where we found this really worked well was we were in some really horrible conditions, hey? So wet weather, cold weather, elevated, didn't feel like going out using the barbecue, because normally we could do this either in the air fryer or the barbie, hey?
Yes.
But having the diesel oven really gives you that primo experience, and it's sort of why we did this. We both had used, you know, the induction, barbecuing and
air fryer.
Now air fryer works really well. The only issue with any of those things, it uses quite a lot of power, doesn't it? And we found if you're in really bad conditions and you experience that for 4 or 5 days, that's when it becomes a problem, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right here now, it's a bit warmer. Today it was 34 degrees. We're running air conditioning and we're also able to cook as well. Now, induction sometimes, unless you go to a 5,000 or 6,000 watt inverter, you actually can't do those two things as easy, hey?
No, not together, not at the same time.
So we've actually got a lot more capacity in that. We're running our Starlink and things like that. So the big reason going diesel is to actually minimize the electrical side of things, and it's not such a stress level to get that power back, because we actually found in the end we were having 2-minute noodles and things like that, weren't we, in really bad conditions to save power. It was just trying to do something really easy.
Easy, yep.
Now we don't have to. This oven, the way it works, when you turn it on, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. You want to run 220 or something quite hot, it'll take a little bit to get up there. It uses 100% power to do that, and obviously as soon as it gets up there, it backs right off. It uses next to no diesel, does it?
No, we didn't really notice much difference, and we've done, like a roast that's been in there for an hour or more. And
yeah, so you can run that for ages and it doesn't use really any power. Obviously it'll put a little bit of heat in like an oven. We've also tried a 4-in-1, like Elisa and I did some testing back at home with a 4-in-1 convection oven, but the problem we found was using 150 amps an hour.
Was, very power hungry.
Yeah, and if you're trying to do that, you're not running air con and all the rest of the stuff. So, and the reason we don't go to 5, we actually have run 5,000 watt inverters before, you just can't carry enough battery power, and it actually shortens your time away. So what we're trying to do is still be camping and caravanning people by actually, you have to have some compromise, but we feel like this is the best, that you can still have a really nice experience. So your experience, Elisa, in running it, like pretty easy to use, hey?
Very simple to operate, just one press of a button will turn it on. Easy to set the temperature. That's all there is to it really. It's just an on button and a set the temperature button. That's all you can do. It's not fan force, that's just something to keep in mind, that it is your normal convection oven. So if a recipe says 160, you may need to run it at 180, about 20 degrees hotter, just to compensate for that. But other than that, it's very simple and easy to use.
Really efficient, and it just makes us do stuff that we probably wouldn't have done as much. We haven't had an oven in a van for what, probably 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Fair while. But we just really wanted to give people in this summit experience, and what we think is the best experience. Having an oven is really handy in bad conditions. And it's really hot outside, we barbecue, we can cook roasts on that like anyone, but it gives us the opportunity to do a few different, you often do potatoes and things in here.
Often you'll do the meat in the barbecue, and I'll do the roast veggies in the oven.
Yeah, and it just helps us for more room, and it's not burning any power. And if you run your gas and you run that, It's not actually using
very minimal power.
minimal, so it's so good at. And again, like we said before, you could still sit in here, run the aircon, do everything else you want to do. TV, toaster, it doesn't bother you home.
Yeah.
Microwave we use just for those little things. I think it works really well with a microwave where you want to just heat something quickly, but you can do all the rest in here. If you're broccolini and that too, hey, just heat it up in there.
Roast it in there.
We've had this now for a few months, and I think it's actually changed the way we camp in a way, and it made it a bit easier. We love air fryers as well. We think they're great. Just think this is a bit easier, and in a summit, we wanted to give people the best. Anyway, so tonight you'll use induction as well, because I know you're frying some stuff off.
Yep, just got to fry off some bacon, onions and leek, some mushrooms, some spinach, so that'll get done on the induction in the fry pan. And then I just whip up the eggs and cream,
Away we
use
go.
salt and pepper and a few herbs and things, and then mix it all together in the boats and into the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, and the nice thing about that, like I said earlier, we can do all those things and you're not worrying about blowing the capacity of the inverter. It doesn't have a problem because the diesel oven is not burning any electrical power.
Very minimal.
So it's so good, I love it. Anyway, we might give you a look through that. Lisa will show you how that happens. She looks after that side in our cooking arrangements, and I'm more of the outside cook. But let's see how we go, eh?